Hello everyone, my name is Julie Mathers and I am CEO and founder of Flora and Fauna. Flora and Fauna is, I describe this as a platform for purpose. So we are an online retailer and we sell a huge variety of products, everything from beauty, makeup, skincare to home products. And oh my gosh, even some food, not much, but a little bit of food, and even things like compostable phone cases. And all of our products are, I describe them as better products. Our purpose is to help people make better choices. We mean better for the planet, better for us as humans, and better for animals. We do a lot around carbon offsetting, so all of our orders are carbon offset. We are a B Corp, so if anyone has heard of B Corps, it's a really tough certification to get. Global B Corps you might have heard of, things like Patagonia and Tom's Shoes, and they're all businesses that use their purpose to do good effectively. They're a force for good. And that's very much how I think what I think of Flora and Fauna, and I firmly believe that businesses should be able to balance profit and purpose. This is the model for me of new business. So what we do shouldn't be the exception, but it should be the rule. I had got to the point where I'd worked for a lot of people for a long time, and I kind of had a bit of an itch I needed to scratch. I'd seen lots of things done really, really well in my career, but I'd also seen a lot of things that hadn't been done well. And there's a few things that kind of aligned at the same time in terms of me wanting to I just wanted to run my own business. And I wanted to sort of back myself, I guess. Equally, I just thought that we could create a better business, and I could create a better business because we should be being more, as businesses, we should be being more responsible around things like waste and where we get our products from, how we source them, what our products are made of and how they are made and who makes them. And that, in line with my passion for animal welfare and our planet, kind of all came together at the same time. And I just went, you know what, I need to create a retailer. And kind of, I suppose, the thing that gave me the idea was I went to go and buy a lipstick. It was actually in the UK. It was in a shop, physical shop in the UK. And I just couldn't even see what ingredients were on the lipstick. I didn't know how it was made, if it had been tested on animals or not. And then when I did look at the ingredients, it's like, I just don't even know what these are. There's didn't even know what I was using on my skin. And so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to create a business where everything that we sell is cruelty free and has good ingredients in it. So we do a few things. First of all, they have to, out of the gate, be vegan and cruelty free. That's very, very important to us. We do a lot of research ourselves before we take a brand on, but we also have things like a supplier assessment form and a supplier code of conduct. And with the assessment form, we'll look at things, we ask all sorts of things, like not just what the products are made of, but who makes them, and equally things like, oh gosh, how do they manage their waste? So that's really important to us, and how are products packaged when they come to us? Because what we don't want, we launched a program last year called Take It Back, which was around too many of our suppliers sending us products wrapped in plastic. And it just creates a problem. So we need to stop that problem up the chain. So we do a lot of research, and as a result, it can take us quite a long time to bring a brand or supplier on, because we make sure that they fit all of our criteria, which can be extensive at times. So I started my career in physical stores and love physical stores. And we have also, since the very, very start, we've always done expos or markets. So there's World Vegan Day in Melbourne in November. We've always done World Vegan Day, other than last year. And we've always done Sydney Vegan Market. And then there's the Adelaide Vegan Festival, and we've always done those events. and have really, really enjoyed talking to customers. And so we really understand the importance of being face-to-face with customers. And I personally get a lot of joy out of it. And I just thought it was, well, actually, a lot of our customers had asked us to open a store for a start. So we got the feedback that, come on, do it. And it just got to the point where I went, this is the right thing to do. Because when we were in the warehouse in Galston, because we'd moved warehouse since the opening Flora and Fauna, we were in the warehouse in Galston. People used to come to our warehouse, which was tiny, 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 and say, can I just come in and walk around? It's like, yeah, sure, just have a walk around the warehouse, but it's not a great experience. So we knew we needed to create a really lovely experience for customers. So it's kind of, it was just really obvious that it was right timing for us. For us, we need to grow more. So that is reaching new people. I was on the phone to someone yesterday who said to me, I have not heard of you, but I'm absolutely in your target market and I should have heard of you. So there's absolutely something for us where we need to be a household name in Australia, just like JB Hi-Fi, Myer, David Jones. People need to think, when they think of eco, they need to think of flora and fauna. So that is a really important part of what we do, is because our purpose is to help everyone make better choices, and the key is everyone. So we need to be accessible to everyone. So that's part of what we need to do. And then of course, there's lots of things where we think globally about this, but at the moment that's a little bit on the back foot because COVID just creates a nightmare around us. So I'm just ignoring that for the moment. And part of it as well is looking at one of the advantages that we've had as we have grown is we've had more opportunity to really build into our purpose. So we've been able to do more around recycling. We have a recycling program. We've been able to do more around community. 20% of our employees live with a disability. So the ability, as we've grown, we've been able to do far more around purpose. And I think for me, that just continues and continues and continues. So they're kind of two really important things for us going forward. Yeah, I think a really important piece of advice, I think, is know your brand and know what you're about, and also know what makes you different. Because we see a lot of brands, like we get contacted quite a lot by particularly skincare brands, where it's like, hey, I have a new skincare line, and we get it a lot. And every time we look at it, it's like, but what makes you different? Other than being more gunk in a tube, or more goop in a tube, what defines you from someone else? So I think that's really important. Know your point of difference. And the other piece, and it becomes more important as you grow, is cash flow. Cash is absolutely king or queen, as we want to describe. It is so important to your business. And when we started, it's kind of a little bit easier when you're smaller, but as you grow, things like COVID can really hurt you as a business, because as an example, for us in March last year, our orders went through the roof as people started buying hand sanitizer and cleaning products and skincare and face masks, the nourishing kind as well as the covering kind, and people were buying those, and so our sales just soared. But we had to be really careful that we bought enough stock in that we could keep selling it, but we didn't bring too much that we would just have stock for years. Because and with all of that, then you have your bills to pay and everything else. So cash is so important for you as a business, and it's where every business who goes into administration because they've run out of cash, and they just haven't timed it properly, or they've taken out too much, they've given away too much of their business, or they have too much debt, but they can't service their cash. So keep your eyes focused on your cash. And then I think some advice, particularly to kind of individuals and women who are wanting to run a business, own a business, lead in a business, one of the things that I think has been really important to me over the years is just really backing yourself and being confident. And I think this may have changed from when because I'm probably quite a bit older than you, but I started my career in kind of late 90s. And in the late 90s, women didn't get to senior positions. It was kind of viewed that you had to work really hard to get there. And to get there, a woman who I met earlier in my career said to me, you need to rule with an iron rod. And I was like, whoa, that is not how I lead. And it was very much rule, and it's not lead. You need to lead or inspire. So me as a leader, I very much like to lead and inspire, and I'm very much myself. So what you see here, what my kids see, my husband sees, my team see, it's all the same Julie. There isn't a different Julie to the person in work. And I think that's really, really important, because where I've seen people sort of fall down over their careers is where they try to create a facade in the workplace. Don't do that. And as women, embrace ourselves. Like, we're amazing humans, and we should embrace those qualities that we have. We shouldn't try and dampen them down to be more like men, which is kind of what has been viewed as what we should be over the years. Don't do that. Be you. Be unashamedly you.